And welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you guys back at the stream once again as we are back live covering a special live stream tonight. NFL preseason going down Lincoln Financial Field, home of the Philadelphia Eagles, as we have tonight the New England Patriots taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in week 2 of the preseason. The Patriots coming off a victory a week ago in their first game against the Washington football team, 22-13 the final. Mac Jones went 13 for 19 in his first NFL game, passing the ball 87 yards through the air. Cam Newton 4 for 7, 49 passing yards. The key player to matchup, though, went to Ramondre Stevenson, 4th-round pick from Oklahoma. 10 carries, 127 yards on the ground. 2 rushing touchdowns, including a long 91 on the ground for Stevenson. And Kristen Wilkerson led the receiving attack as he had 6 catches for 39 yards for a team high for New England. What's good, Braden, Gio? Glad to have you guys on the channel here. I think it's going to be an interesting season. I think the Patriots going to be borderline playoffs for my prediction this year. If I had to predict, I think they can sneak in and take one of the final wild card places. Randy, what's good? Welcome in from Thailand. Jose on the stream. Malika, glad to have you guys in the channel. Philadelphia coming off a loss against Pittsburgh in their first preseason game, 24-16 the final. Joe Flacco completed 10 passes out of 17 attempts, 178 passing yards through the air, touchdown pass, as it was a 79-yarder to Quez Watkins. Only 52 rushing yards, though, as a team in the first game for Philadelphia, so they're going to look to see if they can improve upon their rushing attack tonight. Jalen Hurts came out. He attempted 7 passes, completed 3 of those for 54 passing yards total. So this is the Patriots' first game on the road in the preseason. They hosted Washington a week ago last Thursday, and now they got this game tonight on the road at Lincoln Financial Field, and they're also at the Giants next Sunday. What's good? Vincent on the stream. Welcome in. Randy taking the Eagles here, plus 1.5. Best of luck there. This game, if you're not from Massachusetts or Pennsylvania or in the local viewing area, this game, I believe, is on NFL Network if you can get it. If not, if you're in the local area, you can get it on either WBZ in Boston or MyRITV in Providence. I know if you're from Massachusetts or Rhode Island. Not sure what you can get it on for other stations, though. And like if you're well far away and not even close to either New England or Philadelphia. It's on the NFL Network, though, for all. NFL Network is airing every single preseason game, basically, besides the ones that ESPN are taking for the national preseason. Yeah, majority of them are all like NFL Network for most of these games. Believe it or not, this is the only preseason game tonight. It's a scorch out there in Philadelphia, too. 87 degrees outside for some preseason matchup. Glad to have you guys in the stream. If you're new on the channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Usually I cover majority of my content basketball games, but from time to time I do cover other sports, and it happens to be tonight here, a special live stream covering some football. Getting back into some football play-by-play for you guys. Feels like 90 degrees, humidity at 63%, with a gentle breeze of 7 miles per hour. That wind is at. Temperature is 84 in Philadelphia. Big interesting portion here for the Patriots is Stevenson getting some good yardage on the ground in his first game. J.J. Taylor racking up 5 catches in that first preseason game against Washington. It will be Philadelphia who will be back to return this kick. The Patriots will boot this away in just a moment as we are getting ready to go into kickoff right now. Philadelphia in the white uniforms, green numbers. Green letters and the Patriots going in their dark blue jerseys for today's matchup. White numbers, white letters, red outline. It will be Jake Bailey to kick this one away for New England as he boots this away, and we are finally underway here with week 2 of the preseason. The Eagles return past the 15 to the not even making it to the 20. Hit from behind the 20 and a big tackle by the Patriots special teams. Jawan Williams comes in, gets the tackle to start off, and Philadelphia will start off in their own 18. Well, that's good. Jay Ramirez in the stream. Welcome in here, man. Yeah, there were 8 players that opted out this past season. New quarterback, and the defense just had to carry throughout the whole season because the offense was just stagnant and non-existent. First and 10 for Philadelphia. They'll start off at their own 19-yard line. First snap as they take, it will be a rush on the draw past the 25. Takes it for a gain of 10 right to the 29. That should be a first down for Miles Sanders. So out as quarterback to start is Joe Flacco to start off this game for Philadelphia. First and 10 for Philadelphia after the Sanders 10-yard rush. From the gun, Flacco takes the snap, play action. Drops back to pass, plenty of time. Throws down the middle, that's complete underneath. Picks up enough yardage for another first down. That's about a gain of 12 on the reception, as it will take it to about the 41-yard line on the catch. And that is Kenneth Gainwell to get the first catch of the game. What's good, Vegas? Welcome to Streamer, man. Quite foggy outside at Lincoln Financial Field as we see the scene right now. Remnants of the fog game, Pats against Falcons in that rematch in 2018. From the gun, Flacco, first and 10. Oh, this snap goes over the head of Flacco. Back to the 25. He gets on. He's crushed from behind. Patriots on the football, diving forward, tumbling, and they got it. Fumble recovery by New England at the Philadelphia 8-yard line. Bot snap well over the head of Joe Flacco. And recovered by New England in terrific field territory by a former Eagle. It is Jalen Mills who recovers the football for the Patriots. What a swing of things in the first 41 seconds of the game. New England in the red zone at the Philadelphia 8 to start. The snap way over the head of Flacco. Crushed from behind by Matthew Judon, another player they picked up in free agency. Former teammate with Flacco at Baltimore. And then it was Jalen Mills who recovered a fumble. Cam Newton, first and goal. From the 8, handoff up the middle to Harris. Takes it plunging forward to about the 6-yard line. What's good? Goody in the stream. Sorry to hear that, man. Crazy start indeed here. Patriots in the red zone. It will be second and goal at the Philadelphia 6. In the I formation. Johnson the fullback. Newton takes the snap, handoff up the middle. That is a touchdown. Plunging forward for a gain of 6 into the end zone. Damian Harris on the board. Touchdown, Patriots. What a start for New England. 2-play drive. 9 yards in the touchdown rush. All credit of 9 yards on the ground off of 2 carries. Damian Harris up the middle. Offensive line leading the way for New England on the first drive. It'll be the kicker, Quinn Nordin, who's competing against Nick Folk as he comes on to attempt the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick, and this one is up, and that is through the uprights and good. Patriots capitalize. Off the snap, way high over the head of Flacco. It is a 2-play drive, 9 rushing yards into the end zone by Damian Harris, and the Patriots lead it right out of the gate 7-0 with 12:54 left to go in the first. If you're new in the stream here, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part here on the channel. Once again, a special live stream tonight, covering some NFL. Glad to have you guys on board. What's good? Crazy Shot Mal, welcome to the stream here. Warren, what's good here, man? Jimmy, welcome in here. Hope all is going well, brother. Always great to cover football when I get a chance, and you couldn't have asked for a better start for the Patriots right there. Some key impact players that they got in the offseason making a terrific play defensively. The snap way over the head of Flacco. The Eagles were at their own 41-yard line, and the Patriots recovered that botch snap at the Philadelphia 8. That's how far back it drifted, well over the head of Flacco. With the massive hit, that was Judon who put on a massive hit from behind, crushing Flacco. And then Jalen Mills came up with a fumble recovery. What's good? Dakota on the stream. Welcome in. Yeah, it does. I just replaced the old logo. That's all I did, Vegas. I have the same outline that I did. I just replaced the old logo with my current channel logo. I'll have to see, Goody. Probably. Oh, wow, we're ahead. Yeah, I'm from Massachusetts, so I'm getting this off the local TV. I'm getting this off of Channel 4 in Boston. So, wow, so NFL Network's actually behind. Welcome in Dakota on the stream. Behind the Arc fan, what's good there, brother? Happy birthday tomorrow, man. Hopefully everything goes well on your birthday. Terrific start right out of the gate for the Patriots. Bailey will kick this one away as we get back into action. Bailey boots it away. And it will be returnable from the Philadelphia 3. Past the 10 down the left sideline. Past the 20 out of bounds. Return to about the 22. And that's where the Eagles will get things going in their second possession. What's good, Jeff on the stream? Good morning out to you. Glad to have you back in the channel, man. $12:50 left to go in the first quarter. Patriots off the bot snap by Philadelphia. Took it into the end zone for a 9-yard drive. 2 rushes by Damian Harris, both up the middle. Second drive of the game for Philadelphia starts now. From the gun, they take the snap, handoff, off the draw to Sanders, and he gains around a gain of 3, takes it to about the 25. Sorry to hear that, behind the arc fan. Hopefully things get better for you guys over there. Sanders led off the last drive, 10-yard rush for the first down. On the ground, he's got 2 carries now for 13. He's the single set back and receives the handoff in the second down and 7. Counters it towards the left and dragged down right past the 30 to about the 32, just shy of the first down marker. This will bring up a 3rd and 1 for Philadelphia. Around their own 32-yard line. Patriots defense, we'll see what they can come up here. 3rd and 1. Philadelphia has a single set back in the backfield. That is Sanders. Flacco takes the snap. Hand off to Sanders, and he appears that he is stuffed up the middle on a 3rd and 1. As the refs will come in and they roll him short, it will bring up a 4th down and short. Patriots defense stack the box. And it is a big stop for New England. Kyle Van Noy right in the middle of that pile to make sure that Sanders didn't get to the first down chain. Patriots defense, watch out. They're going to be dangerous this season. Back to return the punt for New England. That will be Gunnar Olszewski. He was the pace car driver in the Foxwoods 301 at New Hampshire Motor Speedway this year. This ball gets booted off to Olszewski. He returns it at his own 19. Takes it past the 20. 25, slips a tackle. Goes backwards back to the 25, and that's where he gets tackled by a swarm of white jerseys right on him, and the Patriots will take over at their own 25. We'll see what happens here. Second drive of the game. Should be seeing some Cam Newton passes thrown in the air. 2 rushes and a touchdown off of 2 carries for a combined 9 yards. First drive by Damian Harris. Patriots coming back on. They're up 7-zip. Hey, there you go, Dakota. Awesome, man. Yeah, really sorry to hear that, guys. Unfortunate. So sorry to hear that. That's good, though, for Jeff. He's still getting to work, though, so that's good. I heard about that, Vegas. It's crazy. So right now we're on another media timeout before we get back into action. 10:36 left to go in the first. If you guys are doing the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Let me know out in the chat who you're a fan of, if you guys are new. And welcome on the channel. I usually cover play-by-play of basketball games. Majority of my content is NBA and college basketball, but from time to time I do cover special live streams, which happens to be tonight here of the NFL. I've covered other sports before, football, baseball, racing, a lot of cool things here on the channel. Definitely more different sports since we're in the off season. Oh yeah, definitely too, Vegas. I want to see both Cam and Mac take some shots down the field, see what they can do tonight. Yeah, both of them are pretty good. The rise of the name Jalen. It's been a boom with basketball stars in the future with the rise in the name Jalen. Yeah, hopefully Nikhil's able to get some reps out there and show what he can do. So the Patriots will start off at their own 25-yard line. Second possession of the game, Damian Harris. 2 carries and a rushing touchdown. 6 yards out for the first possession of the game. And Newton under center. In the backfield will be Harris. Lined up to the left, the fullback. Out wide, Jakob Johnson. And Newton under center here in the 1st and 10. Newton takes the snap, play action. Back to pass, Newton steps up, fires across the middle, complete first down, big crunch hit in between 2 defenders. Jacoby Myers able to receive that pass, though. And that should be able to move the chains. Major hit he took on a sandwich between 2 defenders and held on to that football. Now at their own 44, run up the middle. Harris takes it for a gain of 1 to the 45. I think they're probably going to switch to Mac probably around like week 6 or so, if I had to predict. Hey, that's awesome. Dakota's back in the gridiron. That's great, man. Second and 9 coming up for New England. They're at their own 45-yard line. Cam from the gun this time around. James White to the left of him lines up. Cam takes the snap. Back to pass in the pocket. Cam steps up, launches across the middle. Complete first down, stiff arm. Past the 35, drag down around the 32-yard line on the catch. Moving the chains. as that will be Kendrick Bourne coming over from San Francisco. Bourne picked up in the offseason. Nice crossing route up the middle. Able to get separation on his defender. And this is good to see. From the receiving attack, Myers with a catch, Bourne with a catch. And Kendrick Bourne with a reception of 23. 1st and 10 for New England at the Philadelphia 32. Newton again fires. That is right at the sticks. 1st down complete. That's the 2nd catch of the game for Jacoby Myers. What's good, Treeper? Welcome back to the stream here. Frank on the stream, welcome in. That's correct. Let's see, if I had to go through linebackers here. Kyle Van Noy, Dante Hightower, Matthew Judon. They get a pretty good linebacking core. Jawan Bentley. Those would be the top guys. Cam goes up to the line. He's going to take a timeout, though, as they burn it. The play clock was all the way down to 1 second remaining, and they weren't lined up. Patriots will burn their first time out of the game, 7-0. New England leads with 7:56 left to go in the first. Yeah, I can tell so far. Patriots looking good. Hopefully they get this into the season as well. Receivers finally finding some separation. That was a main problem this past season, is that there was just no breakaway speed by these receivers. And then the year prior to that, too. Yep, I remember that. Cam showing some greatness on this drive so far. Perfect 3 for 3 for 51 passing yards. Cam will toss it over to the left to Harris. Harris tries to get the edge, but couldn't. He gets stopped right back at the line of scrimmage. This will bring up now a 2nd down and 10. James White now in the backfield, lined up to the left of Cam. 1 wide to the left, 3 to the right for wide receivers. Cam takes a snap. Back to pass, screens it out over to White. Down the left side, past the 20, wrapped up though at the 18-yard line. On the screen, it will bring up a 3rd down and manageable for New England as the clock approaches 7 minutes left to go in the first. This will be a 3rd and 6. Big play here. The Patriots already have converted on 2 first downs that they have made. Let's see if they can make it a 3rd coming up. 3rd and 6 for the Patriots at the Philadelphia 18. Newton takes the snap. Drops back to pass in the pocket. Launches. That is underneath short. Complete, but not enough for the 1st down. Crushed from behind was White. Back-to-back receptions, and it will bring up 4th and 6. It will bring on the field goal unit for New England. The kick will be from the left hash. Quinn Nordin on to kick this field goal. .36 yards. The snap, the hold, the kick, and this is drifting towards the right of the uprights, and that is gonna be no good. No good. From the view behind the uprights, that is wide left as it drifted. From the kicker's view, that is wide right. And it was wide to the uprights and not on the board for the Patriots. So a drive that went downfield. Consisted of around 70 plus yards on the drive, and they couldn't get anything for it. Or it went for 56 yards, actually. It seemed like it was more like 70 or so. 7 plays, 56 yards on that drive. Hey, that's awesome there, Dakota. Wide receivers happy to see him today, looks like. So Philadelphia will take over their own 18-yard line when we get back to action. Patriots wideouts getting some separation down the field. Always a positive sign, what we're seeing so far in this game. Jacoby Myers leads the way. 2 catches, 28 yards. Kendrick Bourne with a nice crossing route across the field. Grabbed a reception for the first down of 23. And James White had a screen catch for a reception of 5. He dropped the last pass. It was in tight coverage, got crushed from behind, so it was not complete for the last pass. So Cam Newton so far, 4 for 5, 56 yards through the air. Having a pretty good start so far. Oh, wow, Dakota's doing a Summer League rematch, looks like, at the championship. Some Kings Celtics. Maybe you can make me happy this time around. That was not the case I was expecting for what happened in that Summer League title game. Philadelphia with the ball. They'll start off at their own 25, and this pass is short underneath, complete for about a gain of 5 to the 30. A flag goes down, though. We'll hear what the call is about. Looks like it might be on the Patriots. Though Philadelphia is backing up, and it will be on Philadelphia. It's on the offensive line, number 69. That is holding. And that backs up the Eagles to their own 15. So it will be a 1st and 20 for Philly. In the single set formation, Flacco hands it off. Takes it for about a gain of 2 in the carry, as that is Sanders. And it will bring up a 2nd down 18. What's good, Jose? Welcome to the stream here, man. We have 6 minutes left to go in the first. 2nd down and 18 coming up. Coming up in this scenario. From the shotgun formation this time around, this is Flacco. He takes the snap, back to pass. Throws it short underneath to Howard. Howard down the right side, past the 25 and tackled around the 27. Still going to bring up a 3rd down and long. Taking a breather this next play, Jawan Bentley came up with a tackle. As now he substitutes out. Third down and 9 for Philadelphia as they're at their own 27. Flacco from the gun, 2 wide to the left. He takes the snap, back to pass in the pocket. Flacco being rushed, and he gets it, escapes the pressure, passes short. This ball is fumbled on the ground. Patriots will pick it up, but the refs whistle it dead. And this will be an incomplete pass. Did not take the 3 steps necessary and haul it in. Flacco is being pressured. Coming through up the middle, Matthew Judon putting on pressure on Flacco. He had to get that ball out much earlier than expected, and he passed it underneath, and terrific pressure set by Judon, making some plays in the game. Crushing Flacco from behind, forcing the fumble and the missed snap handled early in the first quarter, and then right there forcing the pressure to force the punt. Returnable as Olszewski Takes it past the 30 down the right side. Tackle just shy of the 35. So great start so far by Matthew Judon. Terrific picks in the offseason. The Patriots got a hold of Judon coming over from Baltimore. Getting Jalen Mills as well, former Philadelphia Eagle, out in the secondary with a fumble recovery. And Judon with the pressure forcing the punting situation, and the Patriots once again will take over coming up out of the timeout. What's good? Jose back in here. So close to cleaning the house, it looks like. Good for you, man. Really good start for their showing so far for New England. 4 first downs, 3 of those passing on the last drive, getting their first both of them new downs. Perfect 2 for 2 when it came to completing downs in the last drive before he stalled out and then went into the 4th down and missed the 36-yard field goal. Philly's drives just keep on stalling in their rushing attack. Ever since basically the start of this game, Miles Sanders had 2 carries in the first drive for 13 rushing yards to start. And then the fumble occurred in the 3rd possession of the game. And then after that, it's basically stalled out. Just 8 yards rushing on the ground after Sanders had those 2 rushes for 13. Philadelphia struggled in their first game against Pittsburgh on the ground too. They racked up only 52 rush yards and 11 carries. Tonight they got 6 rushes for 21 yards. Patriots on the ground only 4 rushes for 9. Doing it through the air, Jacoby Myers 2 catches, 28 yards. Long of 18. Kendrick Bourne had a 23-yard catch. And James White on the screen had a pick up of 5. The Patriots take over now. First and 10 for New England, as they will have the ball at the New England 34-yard line. Newton takes the snap, handoff up the middle, able to get something there as he was stalled behind his teammates, but Damian Harris takes this rush for about a gain of 5 and will take this football to the 39-yard line. He was stalled behind a group of his blockers, and then he finally saw an opening and took advantage of it. Good patience there by Harris. Hey, there we go, Dakota. Awesome, man. 2nd down and 5 for New England. From the New England 39. Single set back. Newton takes the snap. Play action, back to pass. Newton escapes the pressure. He will dump it off underneath to White. White bobbles it, dives, 1st down catch. James White, terrific job to stay with it. A little bit of improv skills there by Cam Newton, able to see White underneath. Just past the 1st down marker, grabs it and gets a hold of it. Not the prettiest type of catch, but able to move the chains. White will now check out of the game. 2 receptions for James White. Both of them on dump-off passes underneath for 13 yards. 1st and 10 for New England. Sony Michel in the backfield. Play action to Michel. Newton back to pass. Steps up. Fires across the middle. That is complete to Michel for about a gain of 7. Patriots chunking out yards here and there. 2nd down and 3 coming up for New England. Yep, it's all about the fundamentals for the Patriots. Everything, all the little attention to detail for sure. And one of the things that Bill Belichick specializes is special teams. Last year when they played the Chargers, that game was crazy. They had like they had a punt return for a touchdown, and they also had a blocked field goal for a touchdown. Screen over to Michel, picks up enough for the first down as he takes it down to about the 42-yard line. This will be a 1st and 10. Oh, no NBA game yet. There's no more NBA until October when the preseason starts up and then the actual games start up. The Summer League wrapped up on Tuesday. Newton takes a snap, handoff to Michel. Michel rushes this up the middle, crowded by a group of white jerseys, and this will bring a 2nd down coming up. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Patriots chunking down time of possession. Clock is down to 1:45 left to go in the first quarter. New England has the football at the Philadelphia 37. Handoff again up the middle to Michel. Gets the first down to the 30 and dragged down around the 29-yard line by a group of white jerseys again. Yeah, that was a terrific breakout game for Gunner. I went to Patriots training camp 2 years ago, and I remember Gunner caught a touchdown pass. It was when he went heading into the season that he first made the roster, going undrafted, and that training camp, we were like really impressed with that session. 1st and 10, New England with the ball. Handoff again as Harris gets chopped down at the Philadelphia 28, and it will bring up a 2nd down and 10. Patriots so far on the ground, they got 28 rushing yards, 14 each by Harris and Michel combining for. Harris in the backfield. They go into I formation. Newton under center. At the Philadelphia 28, Newton takes the snap. Play action. Newton back to pass. Launches down the left side. Open Myers. Past the 15 to the 10. Down the left sideline. Escapes a defender. Takes into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. 28-yard touchdown catch by Jacoby Myers, showing you the speed down the left sideline. And takes it in for 6. Terrific awareness there by Cam Newton, seeing Myers across the field to the left side, and Cam gives it to a gift up in the stands there. Happy Patriots fan receives that football for the touchdown. On for the extra point will be Quinn Norton. The snap to hold. This extra point is up, and this is wide again. No good. It will be 13-0. It is 13-0, as that was wide. Nice crosser across the middle of the field, Jacoby Myers. And he takes it down the left sideline for the touchdown. Weaving his way through traffic, number 27 for Philadelphia. In the secondary, Zach McPherson, he had the opportunity to drag down Myers or chop him up just shy of the goal line. And Myers cuts down the left sideline, makes a cut to avoid McPherson, who didn't attempt to dive or anything, and records the touchdown catch for the 28-yarder. So we get a happy fan in the stands there as he gets a football from Cam Newton handed over. Patriots with a terrific start, 13-0. Touchdown rush by Harris. Touchdown reception by Jacoby Myers, looking solid so far. 3 catches for 56 yards. On the drive, Cam Newton passing 4 completions out of 4 attempts for 57 yards in the touchdown. Philadelphia out to return. They elect to return it from their own 2. They take it down the left sideline past the 15, out of bounds around the 18. Yep, I got that, Jose. Yeah, the NBA right now is on their off season, so there's no basketball until like October. I think we just gotta have faith in Cam this year, and hopefully he can deliver. Cause he was pretty solid to start off the season. That game against Seattle, he was dueling in that game, going up against Russ. And then after that, unfortunately, he then got put in health and safety protocols, and then after that, it was a rough season. All after that game against the Seahawks, it was just rough. That pass will be enough for the first down by Flacco. Right at the first down marker. There's a flag down, though, so we'll check the flag. The first quarter has expired, too. And this is a penalty by New England. It is roughing the passer, automatic first down for Philadelphia. So you got the first down reception either way. And now we'll draw the end of the quarter. So first quarter in the books, Patriots cash in off the Philadelphia turnover to start. 2 carries for 9 yards by Damian Harris into the end zone on the last drive. Cam Newton finishes a perfect 4 for 4, 57 yards through the air in the last drive and a touchdown pass off a crossing route down the field to Jacoby Myers. Start of game so far, 3 catches for 56 yards by Jacoby. And Cam Newton looking great as well. Great poise in the pocket, 8 for 9, 103 through the air with a TD pass. QB rating of 151. What's good? No Ego. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you back on the channel from Jamaica. Yeah, last year, a lot of the offense was shouldered upon Jacoby Myers. He was like one of the only consistent players out there that kept on gaining separation. And now I like what I'm seeing. Kendrick Bourne got separation on one of his catches, a reception of 23. And this is some good stuff that the Patriots are offering here. They also have Nelson Aguilar on the roster, who he's been pretty impressive so far through training camp. Kendrick Bourne comes over from the 49ers. Jacoby Myers, another season for him to grow. And I like what they're building. For the tight ends, got some solid pickups in free agency. Of course, you know that Bill must be loving the pickup he got with Hunter Henry. Henry not out there tonight, though. They have Devin Asiasi as the only tight end out. Jonnu Smith, they picked him up in free agency, too. Yeah, I haven't seen her yet with Andrea. Hopefully she'll come in sometime later. What's good, Robert, in the stream? Welcome in. Mac Jones is yet to play so far. They had Cam in the first quarter. I'm interested to know if they're going to go for the second quarter here, if they're going to bring in Jones for the next drive. Because Cam's looked really good. 8 for 9, 103 through the air. Patriots have 7 players listed on the injury report. Kicker Nick Folk, Jonathan Jones, defensive back. There are 3 tight ends, Jonnu Smith, Matt LaCosse, and Hunter Henry. That only made 1 active tight end for this game with Devin Asiasi. As we are back into action, Philadelphia takes a shot down the deep right sideline, incomplete. Flacco throws it behind his first-round pick, rookie wideout, as he was looking for Devontae Smith down the right sideline in coverage, as he was working on, in coverage, Jawan Williams, and that pass thrown behind and incomplete off his fingertips. We just started up the second quarter. Philadelphia at their own 44-yard line, and Flacco from the gun. He takes the snap. Play action. Slant across the middle, complete. Patriots saying it's incomplete. What's the rolling here? And it's incomplete. It will bring up a 3rd and 10. Did not hold on to it cleanly was the tight end, Jason Kroom. Flacco again from the gun. Scott, the running back, lined up to his right. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Flacco from the gun takes the snap. Drops back to pass in the pocket. Flacco launches short behind. Incomplete. Looking for Smith in the crosser. And that will be a 4th down. But wait, there's a flag in the ground. And Jason Kroom is down for Philadelphia. We'll check the flag. Yeah, I hope so. I predict the Patriots will be a wild card team this year. That's an unfortunate penalty for the Patriots, roughing the passer by one of their key players. When it comes to players in the defensive line, with Chase Winovich going down low, knocking down Flacco and getting a roughing the passer call. So inopportune time for Winovich for that to happen, and it results in a new set of downs for Philadelphia. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Before the 1st and 10, we're going to take a timeout. We have 14:49 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Philadelphia will have the football at the New England 41-yard line coming up. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up here, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part in the channel. I usually cover most of my play-by-play games I do cover for sports is basketball, but from time to time I do cover other sports, which happens to be football, baseball, NASCAR, other types of sports there for special live streams. So glad to have you guys be a part of the channel. What's good? Vaughn in the stream, welcome in. Patriots, how they've scored so far. A fumble over the head off the snap. Over Joe Flacco's head. Flacco is crushed from behind by Matthew Judon, taken out of the play. And then Jalen Mills recovered a fumble at the Philadelphia 8-yard line. And then it was 2 rushes up the middle, resulting in a 5-yard touchdown rush for New England by Damian Harris. And then the Patriots, on their 3rd drive of the game, another touchdown. Cam Newton passing the crosser across the middle, finding Jacoby Myers for a 28-yard touchdown reception. And Myers, the top player tonight, 3 catches, 56 yards in that touchdown catch. Cam Newton looking solid so far, 8 for 9 in the air, 103 passing yards in a passing TD. Hey, there you go, Vaughn. Go for it, man. So Philadelphia on this drive, they've gone for 3 plays, 40 yards, 22 seconds. Jason Kroom, the injured player on this past drive, tight end, 3rd season out of Tennessee. And they had to bring out the cart for Kroom. Unfortunate to see injuries like that, as Kroom will have to get carted off the field now. Always good to see everybody rallying behind your teammate, though. The whole Eagles team out there to support Kroom, as the cart is around the 25-yard line and Kroom has to get carted off the field. What's good, Avatar? Welcome to stream. Going well. Glad to have you guys in the channel. Yeah, Dakota won't disappoint me. Looks like your Summer League game's going pretty well playing for Boston there, man. Unfortunate to see that. Injury is just a tough part of the game. Jason Kroom trying to battle for a roster spot for the tight end position, as he was competing against 7 other tight ends, and Basically, there's been tight ends already locking up positions like Zach Ertz, Dallas Goedert, Richard Rodgers, who has all played consistently throughout the NFL, throughout their careers. We're back to action. Philadelphia passes on a curl route. That's about a gain of 9. Brings up a 2nd and 1. Flacco still the quarterback. Ball at the Patriots 32. Handoff off the draw. Up the middle to Scott. Takes it to the 26. Gain of 5. First down carry. Yeah, he was great in the Summer League, man. Except for the last game, unfortunately, for Pritchard. What's good? I am Daniel. Welcome to the stream. 14 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Philadelphia looking to get into the red zone. Pass underneath, complete, past the 20, and dragged down for about a gain of 7 on the reception, as that is the tight end Jack Stoll. Tackle recorded by Ronnie Perkins for the Patriots. 2nd and 2 for Philadelphia. Handoff up the draw. Takes it right to the first down marker, as that'll be Scott. And the ball we spotted around the New England 16, as that'll be enough for the 1st and 10. Hey, thanks so much for the support here, Avatar. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for just stopping on by, being a part here in the channel. Under 13 minutes left to go in the second. Flacco still chunking away in this drive. He's from the shotgun formation, takes the snap. Back to passes Flacco. Feeling the pressure, steps up to his right, fires down the field and bobbled incomplete. Off the fingertips of Richard Rodgers, as that should have been a catch for about a gain of 8. Down on the ground was Rodgers, but off his fingertips, as he just took his eyes off the football. Once again, the pressure was converging on Flacco. Dietrich Wise was part of that pressure to force Flacco out of the pocket towards his right. Flacco once again from the gun. Scott lined up to the left side of him, the halfback. 2 wide to the right for wide receivers, 1 to the left. And a handoff to Scott towards the right side, as he got chopped up at the 15, only for a gain of 1. Kyle Van Noy converging on that tackle, as he was alongside former Eagle Jalen Mills, who came in with a chop-up. That's how you tackle right there. Mills going low, chopping up Boston Scott, which could have been a big rush down the right side, and now Philadelphia has a 3rd and 8. 0 for 2 today on 3rd down conversions. Flacco from the gun. The ball spotted at the Patriots 14. He takes the snap, fires, and the slant. Not enough for the first down, though. Sandwiched. That is Jalen Reagor in the catch, but Bentley and Williams come in and sandwich Reagor at the 9-yard line, and it will bring up a 4th down and 3. Big play call here. Philadelphia already down 13-0. What will they draw up? Looks like they will keep the offense on the field for the 4th and 3. Inside the New England red zone. Ball at the Patriots 9-yard line. Flacco going 5 wide. 3 to the left, 2 to the right from the gun. 5 of the play clock, takes the snap. Flacco back to pass. Fade to the right end zone. It's up. Deflected. And that will be a turnover on downs. Kyle Duggar jumping the route, deflecting that pass. Joe Flacco looking to throw a fade to the right corner of the end zone, as his eyes were all over number 16, his wide receiver, Quez Watkins. And the Patriots reading it perfectly with Kyle Duggar, as he jumps the route and deflects the football in the end zone, and a turnover on downs. Patriots defense will be lethal this season. Watch out. Shutting down Flacco on a 4th down and 3 at the Patriots 9. Nada on the board again. Patriots already with a forced turnover in the third play of the game. A bot snap over the head by the center. Way over the head of Flacco. Flacco got crushed by Judon chasing the football. And it was Jalen Mills who recovered, and then it set up the Patriots with terrific field position and a touchdown rush. 2 plays later by Damian Harris. Yeah, Dakota's pumped up for Tennessee Tampa Bay on Saturday. There you go, Dakota. Dakota winning by 20 with the Celtics. Good question there, Vegas. I think that they might take a chance on him. Maybe sign him to like a 2-way or so. I'd be interested to see if what he can do if they take a chance on him. Not sure just yet if I'll do college football. I'm more bigger into the NFL. I used to be like a big Oregon fan when I was in middle school or so. We don't really have much college football over here. The closest team to me is Boston College for football. But over here everything's more like NFL compared to if you're out in the Southeast, everything is like Alabama, Auburn football out there, LSU, Florida. It's massive for football. So Cam Newton goes 8 for 9 tonight with 103 passing yards. Mac Jones into the game for the first time tonight. Jones hands it off up the middle. And that's a carry for about a gain of 3. Flag is down, though. Yeah, that's going to be a blowout there, Dakota. Tennessee against Bowling Green. And it's a holding by New England, so it backs them up. On the offensive line, number 75, second-year player from Wake Forest, Justin Herron, picked up the penalty on the hold, and this will set the Patriots back at their own 5. Handoff. And going... Not a whole lot of room on that carry just for a gain of 1. As that is Michelle. And the Patriots backed up on a 2nd down and 19 at their own 6. So this is a good situation right now for New England. Mac Jones backed up at his own 6-yard line, 2nd down and long. Jones from the gun. White lined up in the backfield to his left. Jones takes a snap. Back to pass. Fires across the middle. Tip deflected, incomplete. Dangerous pass by Jones. And this will bring up now a 3rd and 13. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, Dakota. Just believe in yourself, man. That's the big thing. Just believe in yourself. I'm worried about Sunday night myself. I hope I can live to tell the tale. Sunday night's going to be, or more Sunday, it's just going to be tough, I feel like. Jones from the gun takes a snap from his own end zone. Back to pass, launches down the middle, complete 1st down. That is finally N'Keal Harry who hauls it in the middle of the field. As he corrals the football and Mac Jones moving the chains. Great 3rd down conversion. I've got Cam to start the regular season. If they do move to Mac, though, I predict around week 6 they will do it. Nice pass by Mac. Sees the opening across the middle of the field, and N'Keal Harry comes in with a 1st down reception, gain of 19 in the catch. Patriots now at their own 25. In a single setback formation, Jones play action, back to pass. Jones drops back, scrambles. And he'll get away from it down the field. That is caught 1st down catch of around 12. Nice vision down the field looking for Michelle. There's a flag down, though, as we'll see the call. And this will be another holding call. It's on New England. .921 left to go in the second. It will back up the Patriots again. This is good experience here for Mac Jones being backed up in his own territory once again for the second time in the game. 1st and 20 for New England. What's good, Luca? Welcome to the stream. This is different. This is football, like National Football League of the NFL for the U.S. So this is the Philadelphia Eagles. So if you're international, this is American football in the U.S. This is the biggest sport by far in the U.S. and basketball is like huge internationally. Jones screens it over to Michelle. Michelle picks up around a gain of 7 on the reception. It will bring up a 2nd down and 13. Yeah, 1,000 years later, N'Keal Harry finally gets open. Second and 13, Mac Jones gaining some experience in this drive, already completed a 19-yard pass, backed up in his own territory to Harry. Jones fires this one down the right side. Michelle slips past the tackle. Juke move past the 35, 1st down. Nice move as he took it and gained some extra yardage to the 40-yard line for Sony Michel, yards after catch. This is a positive sign to see because Sony Michel, his first few years with the Patriots, he didn't really do much pass catching. Nice job to stay up on his feet, slip past the tackle on a juke. Wasn't the prettiest move, but able to get it to the 1st down marker. Under 8 minutes left to go before halftime. Patriots looking to tack on more. Handoff up the middle, dancing for about a gain of 1 in the carry. It's the rookie from Oklahoma, Ramondre Stevenson. He got picked up in the 4th round. I think possibly for the Patriots, I like Stevenson's future. Last game, 10 rushes, 127 yards, and 2 touchdown carries. He had a long rush of 91 against Washington in the first preseason game. So Stevenson now into the game as he is the 3rd running back to receive a touch. Jones takes the snap, fires right to the 50-yard mark, and that is complete. We'll see where the ref spotted here. Oshesky gets his first catch of the game. Yeah, I was proud there. Tom just kept on doing what he was doing, and he proved why he's the GOAT. You go from being new on a team, playing for the Patriots for 20 seasons, and then going your first season to Tampa Bay and winning the Super Bowl. That is just something special. Jones hands it off. And this will be plunging forward. Keep on carrying. Bulldozing forward for a gain of 9. Looked like the hole had clogged up and looked like about a gain of 3 in the carry. But kept on rumbling forward for a gain of 9 was Stevenson being dragged by his offensive lineman helping out the cause. Some teamwork here. Stevenson looking for a roster spot. It is quite crowded for the running back column. 7 players competing against each other. 6 of those halfbacks and 1 fullback. Michelle takes it up the middle right at the 1st down marker. We'll see where the referees spot this football. Yep, get ready for where I am. Yeah, we're supposed to get like 90-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It's supposed to be pretty bad. Yeah, stay safe from the hurricane there. If you guys, especially if you're out in Cape Cod, Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, it's not looking too promising. Jones takes a snap, back to pass in the pocket, pump fake, flushed out to his left. Jones will take it and run, slides down. About a gain of 4, brings up a 2nd and 6. Another flag down in this drive. We'll see what the call is here. Time of possession, chunking down. This is on the defense. Philadelphia holding call against Philly. Stevenson's really proving himself in this preseason. It's going to be interesting to see who they pick here. This is also telling for Sony Michel, too. Sony Michel getting some catches, so that's promising. Jones takes the snap, handoff up the middle for a gain of 5 and going a little bit more forward for about a gain of 6 in the carry with under 5 minutes left to play before halftime. Patriots offensive line just helping out the cause, opening up holes and plunging forward for their running backs. Yeah, most likely not there, Paul. That's the only game that I probably wouldn't ever cover is golf. Jones takes the snap, delayed handoff, up the middle, first down, spin move. Takes it to the 20 and now into the red zone. Patriots have it at the Philadelphia 20. Ramondre Stevenson. Delayed handoff up the middle, spin move, first down. Approaching the 4-minute mark left to go in the second. Time of possession in favor of the Patriots by a big margin. 16-plus minutes for New England compared to 9 minutes and 24 seconds for Philadelphia. Under 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Jones from the gun takes the snap. Drops back to pass, flushed out to his right, screens it over as that gets blown up. Big hit from behind as White lost the football. It got jarred loose, but it's going to fall incomplete. It stops the clock, though, with 3:40 left to play. That was a massive hit. Number 57, TJ Edwards. Belichick comes out. The clock actually didn't stop. It kept on rolling. Belichick with his challenge flag, and this play goes on. And it finally gets blown dead. Right call by the officials. Belichick, as we see, takes out the challenge flag out of his sock to review this last play. That looked like a clear incompletion to James White. Jones screened it over to White. That nowhere near looked like a fumble. The referees ruled it a fumble on the field. White didn't take enough steps for what we saw in the replay there. Jones screens it over to White. 1, and he gets blown up. He didn't take the 3 steps. Or that's Stevenson. Stevenson, 38. White's 28. Yeah, White hasn't been here in a while in the game. He only played in the first reps with Cam earlier today. That's Stevenson who got hit from behind. And the referees said that he fumbled the football, so the time was still going off the clock. He only took 1 step and got hit from behind as the ball jarred out. So this should be reversed on the field coming up. We'll see as we'll take a timeout here. 3:12 left to go in the second quarter. Patriots up 13-0. Hey, there you go, Dakota. Thanks so much, man. Making me proud. Yep. We know who plays golf there for Vaughn. Who knows? 103-79. I'm a big fan of James White. I always loved his work ethic and his hustle. Yeah, maybe I'll call bowling sometime. I might call a cornhole match someday. That would be pretty interesting to cover. I'd have to learn the rules of cornhole, though. Probably pretty simple to pick up. Because I know a lot of the stuff, there's different things like the bags cancel out. They do like a ton of those events, though, like around the holidays. Like New Year's Eve, they do like a big cornhole tournament. The 4th of July, they have a big one. Yeah, they go to gymnastics now. It's Anissa Lee. Yeah, I thought he was going to get the Super Bowl MVP that night. They've got a bunch of stuff from that game with James White's cleats, the football, his jersey, all from that Super Bowl. They got a ton of stuff at the Patriot Place Museum about that. They have the N'Keal Harry touchdown catch against Dallas in that game. It was the pouring rain in November from 2 years ago. So the Patriots have it. They roll it incomplete. There goes a differential between like 35 seconds or so. 3:53 left to go in the second. As this will be a handoff up the middle on the draw. Takes it for a first down. Gain of 11. It's Stevenson. And he will take this football into the red zone to the Philadelphia 9. First and goal for New England. 3.5 left to go before halftime. Patriots with a big leading margin as far as time of possession in this game. The Patriots tallying up around 17 minutes plus. The Philadelphia with just 9 minutes 24 seconds. The rush by Stevenson breaks a tackle, takes it to about the 3 up the middle. Or that'll be Michel in the carry. Sony Michel gets the carry that time around. He now has 5 rushes for 27 yards. Under 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Second and goal for the Patriots. They can sniff the end zone at the Philadelphia 3. Jones takes the snap, handoff up the middle, Michel, and he takes this one for about a gain of 1 to the 2. Thrown down to the ground from behind. Heavy tackle as Philadelphia converged on Michel. Third and goal. Approaching the 2-minute warning. They will have to get off the football here, as this is a 5-second differential between play clock and game clock. 16-play drive consisting of 90 yards. Jones in the I formation. Takes a snap, handoff. Cuts to his left, touchdown. That is Stevenson with touchdown number 3 of the preseason. He is on the board as the Patriots lead it. 19-0 with 2:10 left to play before halftime. Stevenson with a touchdown rush, 2 yards out, 4 carries for 23 yards. It was a rush up the middle and then sees the vision of the hole towards the left side. Cuts towards his left where nobody is there. And the outstretched arms of one man to beat the outside linebacker just could not get there in time, and that is into the end zone for 6. We'll see what Mac Jones can do. The Patriots were looking to set up a 2-point conversion on the field to see if they can put it up to 3 touchdowns to the 21-point total if they do convert. Jones is out there for the 2-point conversion. This is what makes the preseason great. Have plays like these. But the Patriots take a timeout before. So timeout on the field, 2:10 left to go. Stevenson with a touchdown rush, his 3rd of the preseason. Short timeout, and now Jones will stay on the field with the Patriots offense going for 2. One man in motion towards his left. That's Asiasi, the tight end. Jones takes a snap, looks towards his left, fires to the left corner of the end zone, bobbled and incomplete. Looking for Bourne, and the Patriots will hold at 19. 19-0. New England. Risky pass there by Jones. Threw it into... It was in the single-man coverage. The second defender came over and trying to make a break on the football off the deflection. Not in time, though. Risky pass, though. It was tight. He was looking left all his way, instead of changing it up and seeing somebody at the back of the end zone like we've seen Tom Brady do so many times before, where he has all the time in the world in the pocket, looks to the end zone, the back of the end zone usually spotted a player like Danny Amendola just wide open or so, cutting right in front of the goalpost. And that's what I like to see from Mac, a little bit more patience. He had a lot of pocket time, and he was just seen looking towards his left constantly. Yeah, he's definitely reminding me of it. Vegas. This is looking good here to see Stevenson getting some really solid carries and making some good work of that. 19-0. Bailey boots this kick away, and Philadelphia elects not to take it out, as Philadelphia will have the football coming up starting at their own 25. Yeah, I heard about that, Dakota. There you go, man. 103.79. Good for you, bud. Let's see. Favorite NFC team. I'd probably take Arizona if I had to go for a favorite NFC team. Always thought like the desert is like really interesting. Like if I didn't live in New England, I'd be curious to like live like out in like Arizona and New Mexico. I'm like always interested in what it's like over there. So we close out to the 2-minute warning right now. Patriots been everything in this game so far, 19-0, as it's been all New England in the first half so far. Yeah, I know you did, Dakota. Good for you, man. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part here in the channel. Usually I cover play-by-play basketball games most of the time, NBA college basketball games, but from time to time I do cover other sports, like tonight for a special live stream, NFL preseason. I cover other sports, NFL, MLB, NASCAR, for a couple other different sports. I've covered lacrosse before too, and glad to have you guys be a part of the stream for all the new people joining in. Yeah, my girlfriend went to Sedona a couple years ago, Vegas, and she said it was so pretty out there, out in Arizona. What's good, Robbie? Welcome to the stream here. I'll see you later on, Dakota. Philadelphia having a lot of trouble on the ground so far in this game. 9 rushes for 31 yards. A lot of those carries early on by their leading rusher, Miles Sanders, in the first 2 rushes of the game. But ever since those first 2 rushes, it's only been 18 total yards ever since. Nothing much as the passing offense either. Joe Flacco, 59 yards through the air passing. The longest pass, just a gain of 12 on the reception by Kenneth Gainwell. And that was the first catch of the game for Philadelphia. Cam Newton finished 8 for 9. 103 passing yards, a touchdown pass, and a 28-yarder across the field to Jacoby Myers, leading the receiving column for 3 catches of 56 yards. Sony Michel's got 4 catches for 37 yards. Top in reception so far, leading ball rusher Damian Harris with a touchdown rush. 6 carries, 14 yards. Sony Michel leads the rushing count, though. 7 carries for 34 yards as he leads the rushing total, too. And Ramondre Stevenson, rookie 4th-round pick from Oklahoma, 5 carries for 24 yards and just got a touchdown rush. Yeah, I bet I would, Jay Ramirez. I've heard there's a lot of great things like out in like Santa Fe and Albuquerque. What's good? Dennis back on the stream. Glad to have you on the channel once again. Patriots looking sharp so far today. Combining so far 12 for 15 passing, that is, between Newton and Jones. For 156 passing yards combined. 2 minutes left to go in the second. Philadelphia with the ball, as they will start 2nd and 4 after the 2-minute warning at their own 31. Back to pass, Flacco looks towards his right, and that pass, dangerous, incomplete. Him and his intended receiver off target there. And that looked like it was going to be dangerous, potentially intercepted. Lucky it was thrown at the ground, as all over that close was Mike Jackson Sr., the corner for New England. 3rd and 4. 5 wide, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Wide receiver in motion going across to his left. Flacco takes a snap, flushed out to his right, completes, and that is right down the right sideline, complete for the first down. Flacco over to their first-round pick, Devontae Smith. So that takes it for about a gain of 14 or so on the pass as they move the chains. They pass it short underneath, chopped up for around a gain of 7 on the reception. That is Gainwell. Brings up a 2nd down and 3. Drawing near the midfield line. Philadelphia has the football at their own 48. 2nd down and 3. Flacco again takes the snap in the hurry up. Flacco drops back and he stumbles, dragged down. Chase Winovich picks up the sack for the Patriots. That is the first sack of the game for New England. Winovich with a roughing the passer penalty earlier in this game, and he redeems himself here, dragging down the shoelace of Flacco, getting to his shoe, tripping him up, credited with the sack. What's good, Caden? Welcome to the stream here. Timeout taken by Philadelphia. This is a big, crucial play here because the Patriots have 1 timeout remaining before halftime. Belichick might take it if Philadelphia doesn't. Philadelphia back to pass. Flacco launches. That is complete, but not enough for the first down. Drag down. Short of the sticks is stolen. They will go hurry up for Philadelphia. Philadelphia will keep their offense on the field. 4th down and 3 at the Philadelphia 47-yard line. Approaching 1 minute left to go. A gamble here for Philadelphia, down by 19. Flacco from the gun. 2 to the left, 1 to the right for wide receivers. 4th and 3 for Flacco. Looking to see if he can get the Patriots defense to jump off sides, and he didn't. And that play clock will go down to 7, and the timeout gets taken. And that is by Philadelphia. 1 timeout now for Philadelphia, 1 for New England with 45 seconds left to play. Yep, that was the worst nightmare ever in the ATL. I actually have a t-shirt that has all that on it. 1 on the front and then the outcome on the back. 4th down and 3. And Philadelphia will keep on the offense here as they have their football at their own 48-yard line. Need to get to the Patriots 49 for the first down. Flacco takes a snap. 4th and 3. Passes to the left side. Deflected. It's up and tipped and intercepted. Patriots come up with the interception on a 4th and 3 as Joe Flacco throws it short down the left sideline into coverage. And what a read in the football to dive out and record the interception. The deflection, beautiful, by Justin Bethel, a key special teamer. And then the interception. What a swing of things in this game. New England with terrific field possession again. 19-0, looking to pad onto it. Jones airs it out deep. Down the left sideline, Harry. Oh, almost had it. Down on the ground, though, for Harry as he is down at the 5-yard line. Heavy fall by Mac Jones threw a beautiful ball. And Harry is slow to get up. Mac Jones taking the home run shot, and N'Keal Harry couldn't haul it in, and concern now for Harry as he is down on the ground. Medical staff has to attend to him currently. Harry had a beautiful catch for 19 yards across the middle of the field, wide open, and what a ball thrown by Mac Jones, and Harry a step on his defender, and that ball needed to be caught. That was beautiful by Mac Jones right into the basket case of Harry, and Harry needed to catch that one. He might have lost that one in the lights, looking back at the football. Brock, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for being a part here of the channel. That was a beautiful throw by Mac. 31 seconds remaining before halftime. Patriots out of timeouts as they burn their last one for Harry for the injury timeout. What's good, Corey on the stream? Welcome on the channel here, man. Thanks so much for being a part here. So Harry slow to get up. You couldn't have asked for a better throw, though, by Mac Jones. In the pocket, launches at his own 40-yard line down the field. Should have been caught around the 7-yard line by Harry. And then he went down at the 5. The Patriots will have the football. This is at their own 45. It will be 2nd down and 10 with 31 seconds left to go before halftime. Jones from the gun, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, takes a snap. In the pocket, back to pass, steps up as he dumps it off underneath, past the 50, diving forward to around the 47 is J.J. Taylor. Out of timeouts for New England, 20 seconds remaining. They'll have to go hurry up. Football is placed at the Philadelphia 47. Jones gets the snap, and he clocks it with 12 seconds. He'll bring up a 4th down and 2 here for Mac Jones with 12 seconds remaining before halftime. Again, what they could look to do, deep pass, they could go for. Either down the sideline, that could stop the clock. Or if they're looking to go in the middle of the field, they'd have to do a deep pass and then run up, clock the football, and then bring on the special teams. Looks like Jones will come out of the game, though. They will not keep the offense onto the field. 4th and 2 with 12 seconds remaining. And the Patriots will take a delay of game penalty here, so they will punt this football away. So the Patriots go back 5 yards, 4th and 7. Philadelphia back to return it. Standing around his own 6-yard line is Philadelphia's return man. And Bailey on the boot this football. The snap, the punt by Bailey. As this is drifting back, and this will be a fair catch by Greg Ward. Down at his own 8-yard line. And that's where Philadelphia will have it with 5 seconds left to go. Philadelphia will bring up a 1st and 10, 5 seconds remaining. Impressive first half, though, by the Patriots. Cam Newton comes out, able to make the right decisions with the football, find his receivers constantly, get some great separation downfield. Kendrick Bourne with a nice crossing route he had for a pickup of 23. Jacoby Myers crossing route for a touchdown catch. Down the left sideline, 56 receiving yards, 3 catches, and a TD catch of 28. As Philadelphia will take the knee, and we go into halftime. Patriots up 19-0. So miscues by Philadelphia has been a major problem so far, and the Patriots have had 2 touchdowns off of those one touchdown to start off of those turnovers. Philadelphia with a late turnover on the batted up pass in the air that New England dove out in their secondary, able to get the pick. And this will be Patriots football when we do start the third quarter. So here's some of the key plays in the game so far. On the first drive, it was the first carry of the game, a 10-yard rush, moved the chains by Miles Sanders. Second play of the game, he rushed for a gain of 3, totaled 13 rushing yards, and that was it on 2 carries for Miles Sanders. And then the third play from this game for Philadelphia, the center snapped the ball way over the head of Joe Flacco. Flacco got crushed by Judon, and the ball went all the way back from the Philadelphia 41-yard line, all the way recovered by the Patriots at the Philadelphia 8. The recovery was made by former Eagle Jalen Mills, and it set up the Patriots' terrific field goal position inside the 10, and it led to 2 carries and a touchdown rush by Damian Harris, as that's how this game started. Patriots were up 7-0, and then Philadelphia again couldn't convert down the field. They've been having a lot of trouble converting in this game. They had a 4-and-out offensively. They also have punted the football away so far for 2 punts in this game. And they also had an interception as the time was winding down right before halftime. It was the Patriots on their third drive of the game. Cam Newton finished 8 for 9, touchdown pass to Jacoby Myers, lined up in the slot, goes in a slant across the middle, wide open in the field, receives the pass, takes it down the left sideline for a 28-yard touchdown catch. And Philadelphia had an opportunity, one of their defensive backs, chance to tackle instead. Myers down the left sideline, juke move, takes it into the end zone. And then Ramondre Stevenson got on the board. Touchdown rush for him, as he saw a really good opening down the field and took it in for a 2-yard touchdown rush. As the middle clogged up, Stevenson saw that the edge was completely open, as he made a nice cut to his left and took it in for 6. So that's some big scoring plays of this game. Chase Winovich came up with a sack in the late second quarter. Got the shoestring of Joe Flacco. It is Jawan Bentley who leads the Patriots currently with 6 total tackles. Harvey Lange was the one who got the interception off the tip ball. And we've seen a lot of solid work by the Patriots, whether it's special teams today. Jake Bailey been doing the kickoffs, and he's been pinning Philadelphia to return their kicks around the 2-3 yard line. They've been returning the kicks and only averaging around 18 yards per return. Philadelphia is starting out their drives deep in their own territory, around their 19-20 yard line instead of their 25 to start. So it's the little things the Patriots do. Bill Belichick, of course, specializes in special teams. And we saw that the past few seasons, what he has done. Multiple blocked field goals or blocked punts the Patriots have, sending players free up the middle. We saw last year against the Chargers, Gunnar Olszewski he had a kick return for a touchdown in that 45-0 blowout. And then there was also the blocked field goal attempt for the touchdown the Patriots took in. It's those little types of things that other teams don't focus on much. The little fundamentals. And the Patriots do that, and today we've seen it all throughout the game. What's good, Bradley? Welcome in here, man. Yeah, I hope they keep it up. It's great what I've seen so far. Cam Newton, 8 for 9, 103 passing yards. Great couple of drives by Cam with a touchdown pass. Mac Jones, 5 for 9 passing, 61 yards through the air. And he had what should have been a long ball down the left sideline that N'Keal Harry got injured on. I'll see if there's any update for Harry here. N'Keal Harry went down, dropped the ball at the 5-yard line. It was a beautiful pass by Mac Jones, though. Yeah, no problem, Bradley. Hope things are going well for you, man. Yeah, school started up for you guys. Best of luck this year in school. Hey, that's awesome there, Corey. Hopefully so, man. Yeah, out of the last 20 years, I heard that Belichick stocked up with the most free agency moves he has ever made this past off season than what he has done combined throughout the past 20 seasons. So I'm looking to see if there's an injury designation here for N'Keal Harry. It looks like he just got knocked out. So that was all that happened. Harry dropped the deep ball thrown down the left sideline by Jones, and it looks like he just got knocked out. So it doesn't appear to be any injury or anything. He just got knocked out trying to go for the football. That should have been complete. And if that was complete, it would have gone down around a 45-yard catch. Hey, what's good, Jose? Welcome back in the stream here. Sorry to hear about your internet, man. So Patriots doing everything really well as a team so far, dominating on all categories. Rush yards 75 to 30, passing yards 164 to 76, total yards 239 to 106. And also the big thing is chunking out yardage, time of possessions, putting together solid drives. And we've seen that from New England so far, going down the field on drives like this. Their last drive, it consisted of 17 plays, 91 yards total for Mac Jones, with a drive that lasted just over 9 minutes long. And time of possession in the Patriots' hands by almost 8 minutes right now. The Patriots lead time of possession 18 minutes and 56 seconds to 11 minutes and 4 seconds for Philadelphia. The only weakness I see so far for New England in this game, that has to be in the penalties. On the last drive, they had a couple of holding penalties offensively. That was a good sign, though, for Jones, though, because it gave him a challenge as quarterback, because Mac Jones in that last drive, he was pinned all the way back to start around his own 5-yard line in the last drive. So that, quite a challenge there. Accept the challenge, and they went down the field and cashed it in for 6 into the end zone. Patriots with 5 penalties today of 49 yards total. 2 penalties by Philadelphia for a total of 15 yards. I know Chase Winovich had a penalty roughing the passer he had earlier in the game, and then he redeemed himself with the only sack, taking down Flacco with the shoelace. What's good, Grego? Welcome to the stream. Patriots taking more shots down the field. A crossing route catch by Kendrick Bourne for 23. The crosser for the touchdown of 28 yards by Jacoby Myers. And the Patriots averaging yards per pass over 9 passing yards through the air compared to Philadelphia. Throwing the ball short underneath and only averaging around 4.2 yards per pass so far in this game. And it's good to see Mac Jones not afraid to take shots, the deep ball down the field. Haven't really seen much of that throughout the Patriots system, taking chances down the field for the deep ball. I think the last time we really saw that happen was the Brady Moss connection back in the late 2000s. So good to see Jones in the preseason taking some deep shots down the field. He was trying to go for the knockout punch to start off. Patriots got the interception. Great field position around the midfield mark to start off with around a minute left to go, and Jones took the home run ball on the first play he had. If you're new in the stream here, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching the stream. Usually I cover basketball games. Most of my content is NBA and college basketball games, but from time to time I do cover other sports as well, which happens to be tonight, special live stream of the NFL. I also cover other sports too, like baseball. I cover racing, cover lacrosse, so a lot of cool stuff we do here on the channel. This is the only NFL game on tonight. Tomorrow night looks like there's 2 games. Chiefs against Cardinals and then Bengals against Washington. Hey, there we go. No problem. Oh, sorry to hear that with the lag. It's probably like the service area that you're in, most likely. If you're on the hotspot with like the bars that you have. Game number 2 of the preseason for both of these teams. The Patriots already coming off a victory a week ago against Washington, 22-13. Ramondre Stevenson, 4th round pick from Oklahoma, really impressing so far through the preseason as he has tallied 15 rushes. For 141 rushing yards. And he's got 3 rushing touchdowns. 2 in the last game, a long rush of 91 in the last game, and a rushing touchdown tonight as he saw the opening clog up. And then he took a cut towards his left where there was a complete wide open space and a 2-yard touchdown rush for Stevenson. So we're just getting ready to go to kickoff here in just a moment. Glad to have everybody be a part on the stream. As halftime is just wrapped up, Philadelphia will kick it off to start off the third quarter. As they will put it on the tee. The punter, Aaron Sipas, will be the one to boot this away. Back to return. I just talked about him. Ramondre Stevenson, rookie from Oklahoma, 4th round draft pick. Thanks so much, Dennis. Appreciate it, man. So Sipas puts this on the tee as we are ready to go for the third quarter. About to get underway here. Patriots up 19-0 against Philadelphia at Lincoln Financial Field. Sipas boots this football away, and we are underway with this kick going to the end zone. Stevenson will elect not to return it, and the Patriots will start off at their own 25. Bill Belichick must be impressed what he's seen so far in this game. Total teamwork effort so far in preseason number 2 for New England. Mac Jones once again back on the field. 5 for 9, 61 passing yards. Jones under center to start off in the shotgun formation. The running back, J.J. Taylor, lines up to his right now, wide. 3 wide to the right, 2 to the left as far as receivers. 5 wide as we start off the third. 1 on the play clock. Jones takes the snap, drops back, fires quick. That's complete. Takes it for a gain of 6 down the left sideline, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 4. The catch complete to Wilkerson, as Jones will signal the offense here. They go hurry up a little bit. Jones from the gun. Takes the snap. Back to pass in the pocket. Jones steps up. Launches across the middle. That is, again, hauled. Complete first down catch to Gunnar Olszewski. Great start so far by Jones. Gain of 6 on the first catch. And then Olszewski found down the middle of the field. Just shy of midfield at the 47 of Patriots territory. Jones takes the snap once again. Steps up in the pocket. Launches underneath to Taylor, as he will take it to the 45 of Philadelphia territory. And this will bring up now, as they will go to the hurry up around the 2nd down and 3. Patriots going hurry up, 2nd and short. At the Philadelphia 45, they keep on chunking down time. Jones from the gun. Takes the snap, as he will hand it off. Taylor sees an opening past the 40 to the 35. Dragged down from behind around the 33. First down carry for J.J. Taylor, moving the chains. What's good, Eugene? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you back in the channel. The HB draw works to perfection there for New England, as they have it at the Philadelphia 33. Jones receives the snap. Dumps it off underneath. Complete gain of 3. Out to Taylor. J.J. Taylor battling for a roster spot. He had a big rush just moments ago for Taylor. Gain of 12 in his last carry, and then he had a 3-yard reception. 2nd and 7, Jones back to pass. Fires towards his right. Complete first down past the 15 to the 10. And dragged down around the 9-yard line. It's Olszewski who gets the catch for a gain of 21. Patriots moving the chains. 1st and goal now at the Philadelphia 9. They keep on doing hurry up. Jones again from the gun. Taylor lined up. Halfback to his left. Jones, hand off to Taylor. Taylor, spin move, bounces off a tackler down the right side, and he takes it to about the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up from the Philadelphia 2. J.J. Taylor, bouncing off a tackler, spin move, yards past contact. Patriots already with a touchdown rush today. 2 of them. 1 by Stevenson, 1 by Harris in the first drive. Here's Taylor looking to cash in 2 yards out. 2nd and goal. Jones, hand off to Taylor. Up the middle. Stop, though, right back at the line of scrimmage. About 3 minutes already taken off of this drive for New England. Taylor to single set back in the backfield. They'll go from the ace formation. HB toss to the right side. Taylor gets it, diving across the plane into the end zone for 6. J.J. Taylor, 2-yard touchdown rush on the running back toss towards the right side. And it's 25-0 Patriots. Nice job to follow his lead blocker out there. Number 74, Corey Cunningham, able to give Taylor enough of a crease to make sure that he dives across the goal line in for the TD. On for the extra point, Quinn Norton. The snap to hold, this kick is up, and this is drifting towards the right of the uprights, and that is the 2nd missed extra point of the night for Norton in this game. A missed field goal and 2 missed extra points by him, as the Patriots' first drive of the 3rd quarter goes right to perfection down the field. Norton is 1 for 3 tonight with extra points. He made his first one. He has missed his last 2. That drive consisted of 75 yards on 9 plays in 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Yeah, this is impressive here what Mac has done. He utilized the hurry-up offense to his advantage the past drive. And that's one thing the Patriots just do so well. If your defense is not prepared for the hurry-up, it's gonna be a long game. And that time around, Philadelphia just let the Patriots just march down the field. They were just not prepared at all for the hurry-up offense. Offensive line really helping out a ton for New England today. That's the third touchdown rush in this game. 1 touchdown rush each. So the last one was by J.J. Taylor. The one before was by Ramondre Stevenson. And the first one of the game was by Damian Harris. And Sony Michel leads the way in rushing yards and rushing carries today. 7 carries for 34 yards. Patriots have yet to be sacked tonight. And the Patriots carrying the football for almost 100 on the ground. Got 96 rushing yards compared to 30 for Philadelphia. Everything looking solid for the Patriots here. Offense and also their defense making big stands. 2 forced turnovers. 20 first downs for New England compared to only 8 by Philadelphia. Over 300 yards total. 314 in the game for New England compared to just 106 for Philadelphia. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part here in the channel. Majority of my streams I do cover play-by-play are for basketball, for NBA and college hoops, but I do cover special live streams like I do tonight for other sports too, NFL, MLB, NASCAR, for a couple other sports. I've done lacrosse before as well, so glad to have you guys be a part of the streams. What's good, Snake Durant? Go, welcome to the stream here. I think my prediction is that I think they're going to switch to Mac around week 6, if I predicted. Yeah, I think they're going to start with Cam. They're probably going to go until, like, my prediction for week 6. Patriots with Bailey boots this ball away. Philadelphia back to return, and they will elect not to return it. The Eagles will start off at their own 25. Jalen Hurts yet to see the field tonight. It was Joe Flacco who took the football under center for the whole first half. Flacco went 10 for 17, 83 passing yards, and an interception in the late stage of the second quarter. First and 10 for Philadelphia. They'll take the snap. Handoff up the middle. Going forward for about a gain of 5 in the carry. As that will be Gainwell, the running back. And under center now, still not Jalen Hurts. This is number 10, Nick Mullins. Mullins, former quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers. It will bring up a 2nd down and 4 for Philadelphia. Ball spotted at their own 31. Mullins in the single set back. Behind him is Gainwell. Player motion towards his right, Fulgham. Takes the snap, handoff to Gainwell. Tackle just shy of the first down marker. Conversion from behind to take him down was Kristen Barmore, the defensive end for New England. And this will bring up a big play call here for Philadelphia once again. 3rd and 1 for the Eagles. Philadelphia today struggling on 3rd down efficiency, just 1 for 5 in the game. From the gun is Mullins. Mullins takes the snap, back to pass. Pass is short, complete, first down. Down the left side, that's a gain of 4. So a pass short underneath goes for the first for Philadelphia. 10:15 left to go in the third quarter as they're looking for some points on the board. Yet to do that tonight. 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 38. They take the snap, handoff. Bouncing towards his left. Down the left side of the hashes, past the 45 and taken down around the 47 for about a gain of 8. Brings up a 2nd down and 2. What's good, Ethan? Welcome to the stream. That's awesome, man. Watching some Hard Knocks there. Yup, it's been all Patriots in this game. Ever since the 3rd snap, which was botched over the head of Flacco. Handoff up the middle off the draw, close to the first down marker. And that appears to be enough for the first down by Gainwell. So Philadelphia moving the football down the field, though can they put points on the board? That is the question. Ball at their own 48-yard line. Mullins from the gun to his right, the running back Gainwell. Hands it off the draw to Gainwell, chopped up right at midfield. And this should bring up a second down and long. Chopping up on the tackle, Harvey Lange, who came up with the interception in the late stage of the second quarter. In the ace formation, second down and 8 at midfield. Mullins, play action, back to pass, and he gets destroyed here. Swarmed back around the 43-yard line. Harvey Lange coming in, making plays tonight for the Patriots. Picks up the sack, converging as the pile falls on top of Mullins, and this will bring up a situation here. Gonna be long to get to the first down chains. Demvan, thanks so much for being a part of the stream. Appreciate for the update there. 3rd and 15 coming up for Philadelphia. They have the football at their own 43. From the guns, Mullins. Mullins takes the snap, backs the pass here in the pocket. Looking to his right, to his left, Mullins. Pocket collapsing, and he gets tripped, stumbles with a football, and now the pocket converges on him. His helmet comes off too. And that is back-to-back sacks by the Patriots defense. Barmore coming in over there to record the sack. Holding the football for way too long, Chase Winovich came in there as the pocket collapsed. And he bobbled the football, didn't release it. Kept on waiting and waiting and waiting in the pocket. And all of a sudden, that pocket just storms right in on him. Winovich, somebody got his shoelace, able to drag down his momentum, forced the ball to just slip out of his hand, just completely lost momentum, couldn't regain it, and Mullins got taken down for the sack. 3rd sack recorded by the Patriots defense tonight. As Philadelphia with a 4th and 22, they'll have to punt it away, as they will boot this football away by Serpas. The Patriots back, and they will take it. Stiff arm, past the 25, chopped up by Taylor around the 30. Return to 10 by J.J. Taylor, and the Patriots will take over at their own 30 coming up. 7:45 left to go in the third quarter. This game all New England. Doubling the first down total of Philadelphia, 20-10 total yards in favor of the Pats, 314 to 117. What's good, Amanda? Welcome to stream. Yeah, this game been tough for the Eagles today. That is 3 sacks for a loss of 21 total. Yeah, defense has been huge tonight for New England. Making some key stops. A lot of good pressure we've seen lately in this game. If you're new in the stream here, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part of the channel today. I usually cover majority of my streams are basketball games, NBA, and college basketball, but from time to time, like tonight, I do cover other sports, like NFL, MLB, NASCAR. I've covered lacrosse before, too, for special live stream coverage. And feel free to be a part of this amazing sports community. Yep. What happens when Good Egos watches and listens to the Panic at the Disco? This happens when he comes back and tries to see the game. Yeah, I predict that he's probably going to start later in the season. I said earlier around week 6, I predict for Mac Jones to come in. I'd be shocked if he starts the season opener. He's doing really well tonight. Cam Newton, 8 for 9, 103 passing yards through the air. Touchdown pass, 28-yarder on the crossing route over to Jacoby Myers. And then Mac Jones, 10 for 14 tonight, 115 yards through the air. And one of those passes should have been caught for around a 45-yard pass. It was dropped by N'Keal Harry down the left sideline. (25-3), Patriots with the football, starting off at their own 30-yard line. The running back is Stevenson, 4th-round pick from Oklahoma. Jones, play action. Passes underneath to Stevenson, past the 35, takes it down the left sideline, and he's hit out of bounds for about a gain of 7, as that will take the football to the Patriots 37. Danny Etling on an 86-yard bootleg from 3 years ago in the final preseason game against the Giants. That was the longest touchdown rush in the Patriots preseason until Ramondre Stevenson 1 week ago rushed for 91 yards in the final minute against Washington. 2nd down and short. Toss towards the left side of Stevenson. Takes a juke move past the 40. 1st down and more as he goes spin move to the middle of the field past the 45 and dragged down just shy of the midfield marker. Ramondre Stevenson making things happening here on the field, trying to make the team for the Patriots. 1 tackle missed. Cuts up the field. Another tackle missed. Great piece of running by Stevenson. Already he's had a touchdown rush. 3 touchdown rushes in the preseason. 6 carries for 35 so far. That was a gain of 11. 1st and 10, ball shy in midfield. In the I formation, Jones handoff. Stevenson breaks another tackle up through the middle, and that will be about a gain of 5 in the carry. Evading first defender. Shaking off the tackler. Oh boy, is he slippery out there. Stevenson will now substitute out of the game as we approach the 5-minute mark remaining in the 3rd. He gets an attaboy along the sideline. Taylor comes in as the halfback for this time. 2 wide bunched up to the left, 1 to the right. Receives the snap. Jones looks to his left, fires. That's complete, 1st down. First catch of the game goes to Isaiah Zuber. 2nd-year player for the Patriots, came in a couple times last year for him, doing some jet sweeps to give the Patriots a little bit of offensive motivation on the field, and Zuber comes in and receives his first catch. 1st and 10 for New England. They are driving down the field once again. Ball placed at the Philadelphia 34-yard line. It's going to be in the ace formation. Jones, handoff to the left. Big burst of speed. Taylor past the 30, past the 20, and he is dragged down from behind around the 17-yard line. Gain of 14 on the carry by J.J. Taylor in the running back toss. It is the opening of these holes on the offensive line. Yadi Kajust, the left tackle, opens up a big hole to allow Taylor to storm right through as he picks up his blocker. And he just opens it up completely, picking up his defender. Jones back to pass, fires. Down low and away, and it's dropped. Looking for Devin Ross, the intended wide receiver. This will bring up a 2nd down and 10. .337 left to go in the 3rd quarter. The Patriots once again are driving. Time of possession, that's all you need to know about this game. The Patriots are simply dominating. 24.5 minutes to 16 minutes and 12 seconds by Philadelphia. Hand off to Taylor. Taylor dives forward. That'll be for about a gain of 4. Brings up a 3rd down and 6. Olszewski checks into the game. Jakob Johnson checks out now for the 3rd down and 6 for New England. Approaching the 3-minute mark left to go in the 3rd. Jones from the gun. Taylor lined up the halfback to his left. 1 wide to the left, Reed to the right. Ball at the Philadelphia 12. Jones takes the snap, passes, complete, 1st down, gets around the defender, and powers his way forward to around the 2-yard line. Olszewski on the catch for a gain of 10, moves the chains, 1st and goal, Patriots. Nice wide receiver curl, and Mac Jones just ripping apart the Philadelphia defense right now. 23 first downs tonight for New England. Jones is 13 for 18 passing, 146 through the air. Yet to have a passing TD. We'll see if he can get one here. First and goal, takes the snap. Back to pass to his right. Off the fingertips, incomplete. Looking for his tight end, Asiasi, broken up. It will be second down and goal from the 2. He had the right idea. Good defensive stop by Philadelphia to break up that pass. That was Elijah Riley, the safety who came in there and prevented Asiasi from scoring the touchdown. 2:17 in the third, second down and goal from the Philadelphia 2. Jones, delayed handoff up the middle to Taylor, and that will be, or Stevenson, that will be touchdown number 4 of the preseason by Ramondre Stevenson. Another 2-yard touchdown for him tonight, as it will be a touchdown Patriots. 31-0 with still 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Patriots with touchdown rush number 4 tonight as a team. Bulldozing his way to the end zone. 8 carries for 41 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns by Stevenson, the 4th-round draft pick from Oklahoma. The snap, the hold, the kick, and this is up, and this time it's finally through the uprights. Making half of his extra points tonight is the kicker, Quinn Norton. Tried to compete for the kicker spot against Nick Folk, and the Patriots up 32-0. Stevenson listed as 6 feet, 227 pounds. J.J. Taylor had a rush of 18 on that drive, 6 carries for 43 yards. He is the leading rusher as far as yards. J.J. is the little man on the lineup here. 5'6", 185 pounds for J.J. Patriots with 384 yards total compared to the Eagles with just 117. On the ground, though, this is where the Patriots are cooking. 135 on the ground. No sacks allowed by the offensive line tonight. Kudos for the offensive line, as the Patriots have outgained Philadelphia by over more than 10 minutes total time of possession in this game. 4 for 5 in the red zone for New England. And they have done a great mixture of both. 13 passing first downs to 11 first downs on the rush. And Philadelphia struggling with their rushing attack. Just 51 total rushing yards. Last week as a team they struggled. They carried the football just 11 times for 52 rushing yards. And tonight, once again, another problem rushing the football. And they are down 32-0, so the point being that they're down this much. Going to look to see if they can get some motivation with points, so at least they're going to go more to the pass coming up. $32-0. Yeah, I think that does make sense there for Ben Simmons, because the spotlight won't be on him going to a much smaller market team with Sacramento, because they need a ton of defensive help too. Everything the Patriots executing well on all phases of the game. The only phase of the game that stood out has been the penalties. They do have 5 penalties for 49 yards. Philadelphia with only 2 penalties tonight, but that's basically it. Everything else has been the big check mark in the box for New England as far as execution and doing everything well, starting off with the fundamentals to now executing it in live game action, and they have done that tonight. Philadelphia lets the ball go into their end zone. They'll start off at their own 25. Harvey Lange coming up big. 4 tackles, a sack of the last drive. He also had the interception right before halftime. From their own 25, takes the snap. Mullins, play action, passes off the slant, deflected up in the air. Lange almost had another one for a pick off his fingertips. It's incomplete. Broken up pass in a dangerous position right there for Philadelphia by Mullins. Throws it across the middle in a short slant. Double covered, and Harvey Lange outstretching his fingertips, and lucky that an Eagle got in the way and slapped that ball down. Lange almost had pick number 2 and could have had it in terrific field goal and field position. Mullins takes the snap, flushed out to his left and sacked. Wrapped up back at the 17-yard line. Patriots come free up the middle. Cash Mulea, middle linebacker, picks up the sack. What's good, Justin? Welcome to the stream here. Man, glad to have you guys back at the channel. Minute 40 left to go in the third. From the gun, Mullins, 3rd and 18, takes the snap, back to pass, pressure again. Fires short, complete, breaks a tackle down the left side, bouncing off of defenders here. Not enough to get the first down, though, as it will bring up a 4th down for Philadelphia. Going to all the short game tonight and not taking shots down the field. The Eagles averaging just 4.6 yards passing down the field tonight, compared to New England as a team, as they are averaging per pass around 7 to 8 yards per pass right now, as this will be a punt fielded just shy of the 20. Taylor makes a man miss, takes it to around the 30 up the field, and tackle from behind at the 30-yard line. Once again, New England coming up 32-0. J.J. Taylor, oh boy, is he slippery. Patriots got some serious depth as far as their running back position for this upcoming season, what they can offer. Damian Harris, the lead bell cow, lead one in the backfield or so. Multiple guys going to be splitting snaps either way. Not more so for a bell cow, just the lead featured back. But other guys in the backfield will include here Sony Michel, another back, which they're trying to incorporate his passing game, which we've seen him catch balls today for screens. James White, who has been fantastic throughout his Patriots career, especially in the backfield when it comes to screen plays. And then what we've seen here from today, 2 promising running backs of the future. Ramondre Stevenson, rookie running back, and then J.J. Taylor going into his 2nd season listed at 5'5", and he is speedy. They can use him in the return game. They got Gunnar Olszewski, the main returner, for kick and punt returns, but I feel like they can use Taylor here as well in case anything happens to Olszewski. And then Brandon Bolden, special teamer, he is out, though, for this game. So it's some really serious depth here as far as this lineup for the running back spot. And we're not even to the 4th quarter yet. We still got 27 seconds remaining in the 3rd. Patriots have done this today. 1st quarter 13, 2nd quarter 6, 3rd quarter 13. That's the scoring distribution between the quarter box scores. Cam Newton along the sideline doing his dance along the sideline right now. He finished 8 for 9 passing, 103 through the air. And now Brian Hoyer, third-string quarterback for the Patriots, is out. Hand off to Taylor as he gets chopped up for around a gain of 7 on the carry. Down the left side of the hash. There is a flag down, though. We'll see the call. And this will come back. Patriots get called for a holding penalty. Repeat first down. It's on their offensive line. Justin Herron, offensive tackle number 75. Patriots will let this clock go all the way down. 389 yards total by New England tonight. Solid execution all around for the Patriots. 249 through the air passing total yards, and 140 of those yards rushing as we close out in the third quarter. It's been all Patriots since the third possession in the game. A botch snap from the center of Philadelphia over the head of Joe Flacco. Recovered by New England at the Philadelphia 8-yard line. Took it in 2 plays yet later with a rushing touchdown by Damian Harris. And that was one of 4 rushing touchdowns in this game today by New England so far, with Ramondre Stevenson having 4 in the preseason, 2 tonight, 2 in the last game against Washington. Harris with the first rushing touchdown. The second rushing touchdown was scored by Stevenson. And J.J. Taylor got the third, and Stevenson got the fourth. And of course, give credit out to the Patriots defense shutting out Philadelphia. Both sides of the football have been execution tremendous tonight. The weakest spot that they've seen has come down to the penalty column, which New England usually, when the season rolls around, the Patriots are usually one of the least penalized teams in all of the NFL. So they've had quite a bit of holding penalties today. They also had a roughing the passer penalty by Chase Winovich in the first half. Really been impressive as far as defensive players today. Harvey Lange's been really impressive. He had an interception off a batted ball. He almost had a second interception. He's also recorded 4 tackles in a sack he had too. So Harvey Lange, number 48, really making an impact here for the Patriots defense. Fourth quarter coming up. Glad to have you guys in the stream. If you're new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part, stopping on by on the stream today. I believe tomorrow night I'll be back. I'm going to cover a different sport tomorrow night. I plan on covering some Little League baseball tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be Texas against Washington, so a little bit of Little League World Series for a nice special live stream. Different type of stream for tomorrow. Patriots start off the fourth quarter with a rush, as that will go to the right of the hashes and picking up about a gain of 3 in the carry for New England. Second down and 13. From the I formation, Hoyer under center. Johnson lined up to the weak side. Running back Taylor. Hoyer takes the snap. Hand off to Taylor. Spin move as he gets past his tackler. Takes it for about a gain of 4 in a carry. Yards after carry. J.J. Taylor just keeps on racking that up off of initial contact. Gets bumped what should be a loss in the backfield. Or it's now Wilkinson. Kristen Wilkinson looks like Taylor, number 17. So Wilkinson's the one getting carries now for the Patriots, number 17. Listed as a wide receiver. He also caught a pass in this game, but he is now a running back. Hoyer from the gun takes the snap. Back to pass. Passes across the middle. Complete first down. Gets Wilkinson. As that is complete to midfield. First down, Patriots. Hey, what's good, Dakota? Welcome to stream here, man. Sorry to hear that, bud. Patriots just chunking off clock here, dominating total time of possession in their favor today. Over 28 minutes by New England to just under 18 minutes for Philadelphia. Handoff towards the HB toss. That'll be a gain of 5 in the carry by Stevenson. Flag goes down, though. We'll take a look at this penalty flag. See what it's about. And this is on the Patriots again, holding penalty. So that's the only work of improvement level from the takeaway of this game today has been the penalties for New England. That happens to be their 6th penalty tonight for 59 total penalty yards. It will result in a 1st and 16 for the Patriots. Ball spotted at the New England 45-yard line. And the referees will back them up a little bit more, so they'll back them up to the 41-yard line. The Patriots at the 41-yard line. I formation. Hoyer. Handoff towards the left side of Stevenson as he rushes for about a gain of 3. 2nd and long coming up for New England at their own 44. Chunking down clock time as we are under 13 minutes to play. It'll be a 2nd down and 16. I formation again under center. Hoyer takes a snap. Play action. Back to pass. Steps up, fires across the middle, and that is well overthrown and behind Zuber. He was looking for, and this will be a flag on the field, though. Zuber signaling pass interference by Philadelphia in the secondary. And we'll await the call coming up. Let's see. Zuber he's getting hold on to. Lavert Hill, the corner in the secondary for Philadelphia, all over Zuber, and that is a pass interference. Automatic 1st down for the Patriots. So an inopportune penalty there for Philadelphia. Learning experiences. All the fans have basically been out of this one for a while. It's the preseason, though. Rush up the middle. Taylor takes this for about a gain of 3 to the 38-yard line of Philly. What's good? NB in the stream, welcome in. Wouldn't shock me, honestly. Under 12 minutes left to play. 2nd down and 6, Hoyer. Handoff, Taylor cuts to his left, sees the opening. Down the left side, 30, 25, 20, and tackled down the far left sideline around the 18-yard line as this will be a 1st down. Nice vision to cut to his left, and he just sees an opening of green out there for J.J. Taylor. That is good for a rush around a gain of 22 in the carry. First and 10. Hoyer takes the snap, drops back to pass in the red zone, fires complete, 1st down. It is caught at the 5-yard line for New England. Cam Newton loving that rush right there by JJ. Taylor, the leading rusher tonight, 11 carries, 78 yards on the ground, and a touchdown run. Everybody working hard tonight for the Patriots. The little guy listed at 5'5", J.J. Taylor, trying to make the Patriots roster. 10.5 left to go in the 4th. Inside the red zone at the Philadelphia 6, Hoyer. Signals over. Ross, the wide receiver, to block. Hoyer takes a snap, handoff. And Stevenson will plunge forward to about a gain of 2 to the 4. Bring up a second down and goal, New England. Ten minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Patriots looking to go into the end zone with a rush the football for 4 rushing touchdowns tonight. Hoyer tosses towards the left. Stevenson looking for some blockers out in front. Couldn't get it, though, as he loses 2. Back to the 6-yard line for Stevenson, and it will bring up a 3rd and goal. Stevenson will now come off the field. Taylor with a touchdown rush. Stevenson's got 2, 4 in a preseason total by Ramondre Stevenson. Harris with a first drive touchdown rush. And now it's Taylor lined up in the backfield to the left of Hoyer. Hoyer takes the snap from the gun, back to pass. As he's flushed out to his right, Hoyer throws in the run towards the right corner of the end zone to the stands, incomplete. And this will set up a field goal situation for New England. 9:07 remaining in the fourth. As the kicking unit will go on. Quinn Nordin today has missed 2 extra points and also has missed a field goal. Nordin hit his first field goal. He missed his first field goal from the left hash 36 yards out. This is from the left hash for 24 yards out. The snap, the hold, the chip shot, and this is up, and this is through the uprights. That is good. New England tacks on 3, 35-0. They lead with 9:03 left to play in the fourth quarter. Patriots, part of a drive that lasted over 9 minutes long on a 13-play, 64-yard drive. For a drive that actually lasted 6:20 long, as we have 9:07 remaining in the game. Time of possession, check. In favor of the Patriots all the way today. 33 minutes of clock time compared to 18 minutes for Philadelphia. Everything in favor of the Patriots, from passing to rushing. First downs, 29 of those by New England to only 10 first downs by Philadelphia, resulting in 15 passing first downs to 12 rushing for the Patriots. $68 total plays by New England to just 39 tonight for Philadelphia. Total yards, New England 453 to just 116 by Philly. Philadelphia not taking any shots down the field either. Yards per pass attempt, under 3 yards per pass for Philadelphia compared to 9 for New England. 23 for 31 through the air for the Patriots today. That turns out to be 279 passing yards, a $174 on the ground. It's resulted in 37 rushing attempts by New England. They are well past double the rushing attempts than what Philadelphia has with just 15. The only work of improvement that needs some serious improvement after this game, taking it away, the penalty column. Patriots, seven penalties for 69 total yards. Quite a bit of those have been holding. That's gone back offensively. And then Chase Winovich had a low shot he had on Joe Flacco, the quarterback, in the first half. He was called for roughing the passer. Philadelphia back to return. Interesting seeing at Lincoln Financial Field as their team is getting crushed 35-0 in the preseason game, but a bunch of the fans are still here at Philadelphia's field. This kick will go all the way to the back of the end zone and out by Bailey, and the Eagles will start off their own 25. It all started with a bot snap, third play of the game. Over the head of Flacco, he got crushed from behind by Judon. Jalen Mills, former Eagle, fell on the football at the Eagles' 8-yard line, recovered the ball. 2 plays later, rushing touchdown by Damian Harris, and that was touchdown rush number 1 out of 4 that they have had on the ground. 2 by Stevenson on the ground and 1 by Taylor as well. The pass screen towards the right, down on the ground, able to get back up, and now it'll be about a gain of 3 on the catch in the backfield by Elijah Holyfield. Yup, right out of the gate, Patriots have just been playing terrific tonight. This has been a solid team effort all around. Under 9 minutes remaining in the fourth. Pitching in the shutout for New England. From the gun is Mullins, the quarterback. Lined up to his right, Holyfield, the halfback. They'll hand it off to Holyfield. Nothing there. Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 6 coming up for Philadelphia. In a column that they've been struggling with all game long. The Eagles are 2 for 8 tonight on 3rd down efficiency, and here's one on the 3rd and 6 from their own 29. Two wide to the left, 2 to the right. 1 in the backfield. Holyfield lined up as a halfback to the right of Mullins. Mullins from the shotgun formation takes the snap. Back to pass. Fires. That pass batted down at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. 4th down. Getting a hand on that pass. Number 97 for the Patriots. Bill Murray, defensive tackle. Winovich on there to bring the pressure too. Taylor will be the punt returner for New England. He is back around his own 25-yard line. It is Aaron Sipas who will be the punter for Philadelphia. Sipas standing back at his own 10-yard line, about to receive the snap. The snap, he boots it away at his own 20, and Taylor will elect to return it at his own 18. Past the 20 to the 25, now to the 30, and tackled around the 32. Flag is down again. We'll check the penalty. We have 7:32 remaining in the fourth. And that is a face mask penalty. I believe it's on Philadelphia. They had the graphic saying face mask New England. But the referees had pointed in the direction that it was moving the ball on Philadelphia's side. But either way, Patriots up 35-0. They'll get the football back coming up. 1st and 10. It is a face mask by Philadelphia. 15 yards and forced on the punt after that return. Taylor returned it to the 31 plus 15. It's now at the New England 46. Let's go to Anthony. Welcome to stream. He's doing pretty well tonight. Mac Jones looking pretty solid tonight. He didn't throw a touchdown pass for Mac. He had one that was a beautiful pass though to N'Keal Harry. Harry dropped the football though at the 5-yard line, which would have been like a 45+ yard pass down the left sideline. Jones tonight finished 13 for 19 passing, 146 passing yards through the air. It was the rushing attack for the Patriots that did the end zone work tonight. 4 rushing touchdowns by New England on the ground. 2 of those by Ramondre Stevenson, rookie from Oklahoma. And then a rushing touchdown each by J.J. Taylor. And Damian Harris had the first rushing touchdown of the game. MH in the stream, welcome in. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Usually I cover play-by-play of basketball games, NBA, and college basketball, but from time to time I do cover other sports too, like NFL, MLB, NASCAR. I've covered lacrosse before as well, so glad to have you guys be a part of the stream. Right now we're just in the timeout. The Patriots will get the football at their own 46 coming up and already up 35-0 with 7:32 left to play. It's been Patriots all game long, ever since the third possession where Philadelphia snapped it over the head of Joe Flacco and the Patriots recovered a fumble. It's been that type of game tonight where New England just has owned every single category basically. Moving the football so well, the defense making big-time stands defensively. Hey, thanks so much, MH. Appreciate it here, bud. J.J. Taylor and Ramondre Stevenson combining for 23 carries, $123 in the ground, and 3 rushing touchdowns. Here's a big carry. Taylor past midfield, past the 45 to the 40. First down carry. About a gain of 19 on the carry by J.J. Taylor. Moves the chains. Here comes in Stevenson, the substitute for Taylor. As we approach the 7-minute mark remaining in the fourth. The Patriots tonight moving the football well, rushing effectively. Credit to the offensive line. $189 in the ground. Handoff up the middle. Stevenson cuts towards his left, breaks a tackle, fumbles the football though. It's on the ground and that's the first turnover. Stevenson coughs up the football, didn't prevent it as he was stripped from behind, poked loose, and the Eagles pounce on it. It was 61 who stripped it. Raekwon Williams, defensive tackle, and sliding down, snagging the football for Philadelphia was number 41, Kavon Seymour. Yeah, Patriots have a really deep running back lineup this season. Damian Harris, Sony Michel, James White, Ramondre Stevenson, who is breaking out in the preseason for 4 rushing touchdowns in two preseason games combined. J.J. Taylor. And then Brandon Bolden is a special teamer. So they are really solid as far as running back core, as far as that depth right there. That is 5 running backs. And then the special teamer with Bolden makes it 6. And plus Jakob Johnson, the fullback, is 7. So we're going to get back to action right after the timeout. Philadelphia will take over 1st and 10 for them with 6:47 left to go in the fourth quarter. This game has been all Patriots tonight. Total domination, time of possession looks like this in favor of New England. 33 minutes and 46 seconds for the Patriots compared to just 19 and a half minutes by Philadelphia for time of possession. Total yards, New England leading the favor, basically tripling Philadelphia. 476 for total yards for the Patriots today compared to just 120 by the Eagles. The Patriots are almost at 200 rushing yards. They're at 197 tonight. Philadelphia takes over after the J.J. Taylor fumble at their own 21. When the gun is Mullins, he takes the snap. Play action. Back to pass, flushed out to his left. Mullins passes. That is complete past the 30 and right at the first down marker, converging with Patriot tacklers there. Lange and Murray to tackle their tight ends for Philadelphia. Gets the first down catch. It will be a catch of 11. Moves the chains at the Philadelphia 32. Yeah, Cam was looking solid today. He went 8 for 9 through the air for 103 passing yards. Had a nice strike to Jacoby Myers in the crossing route for the 28-yard touchdown catch. Takes the snap. Mullins passes. Dangerous pass deflected. Nice read on the football. Cash Malala to deflect that pass, the middle linebacker for New England. Yeah, indeed, man. Total domination by New England. Loving what I'm seeing tonight. Execution has been terrific. All the little things, and Bill Belichick in this game has prepared his team well. 6:07 in the fourth. 2nd and 10 for Mullins under center. Ace formation. Mullins takes a snap. Hands it off towards the right side. Rushes past the 35 towards the 40 pass. Then knocked out of bounds around the 43. First down. That is a carry of around 13 down the right sideline. And Philadelphia moves the chains. That is first down number only 12 tonight for Philadelphia. The Patriots with 30 total first downs in this game. Under 6 minutes to remain. Mullins takes the snap. Handoff off the draw. Bounces to his right. Holyfield down the right side. Past midfield. Past the 45 to the 40. Dragged down from behind around the 35-yard line. First down carry. Really good solid run right there by Elijah Holyfield on a running back draw. Saw nothing up the middle. Bounced out to his right again. And the Patriots, last 2 times in a row, their defense hasn't been able to get the edge defensively, as that has been in favor of Holyfield, the ball carrier. And now he puts it at the Patriots' 35-yard line. Mullins has 3 wide to the left as far as receivers. 1 lined up to the right. From the gun for Mullins. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Screens it out to the right to Holyfield. And he gets sandwiched here. If he's lucky, that's a gain of 1. Brings up a 2nd down and long. Ball spotted at the New England 34. Looking to get some points on the board at least before this game goes over. Handoff, spin move, and powered his way down. Nothing there. Big tackle on the ground for a loss of 2 on the play. That is Nick Thurman, number 95, the defensive tackle, who comes up with the stuff. Under 4 minutes left to play in Philadelphia, back with a 3rd and 11, where tonight they are just 2 for 9 on third down conversion efficiency. Hasn't really taken any shots down the field tonight from Mullins. He takes the snap from the gun, back to pass, fires down the right side. That is off the top of the fingertips of his tight end, Stoll. Incomplete. This is a 4th down. A little bit high and wide off the top of the fingertips, looking for Jack Stoll at the first down marker. 4th and 11 for Philadelphia with a goose egg on the board. And they will have their offense on here. Philadelphia 0 for 2 tonight on 4th down efficiency. Mullins takes the snap. Back to pass. He steps up and he is brought down and sacked. At the Patriots' 48-yard line, Thurman once again making the play as he records the sack. There's a late flag, though. After this was over, we'll see the penalty here in just a moment. Refs are discussing this penalty. The time remaining is 3:28 left to go in the 4th. And this penalty is on the Patriots. It is multiple penalties on New England. 2 holding penalties on the same play on New England. And that will be an automatic first down for Philadelphia. So the sack will not count. The Eagles have allowed 3 sacks tonight. 1st and 10 off the holding penalty at the Patriots 31. Philadelphia takes the snap with Mullins. Back to pass. Fires across the middle. Tip. Deflected. Intercepted by New England. Down the right sideline. 20, 25, 30. Tackle from behind at the 33-yard line. Picked off on a ricochet. That is number 30, Adrian Colbert, who gets the interception. Forced turnover number 3 tonight for the New England defense. Loving what I'm seeing out here in the field. Everybody making plays, flying along in the field, playing their heart out tonight. I go prime cap right there, JL. He went to the Super Bowl. Patriots take over. Hoyer in the I formation. Takes the snap. Tosses to his left to Stevenson. Down the left side. Past the 35. To the 40-yard line. And dragged down just shy of the first down marker at the Patriots 41. 3 takeaways. 2 of them interceptions off of deflected passes. First one by Harvey Lange. And the second interception picked off by Adrian Colbert. Yeah, definitely, Braden. I think the last time was the Chargers back in last December. Besides the Patriots against the Jets to close out the year. That wasn't really a close game either. Handoff up the middle, first down in the carry. That is Taylor as he moves the chains, gain of 3. Approaching the 2-minute warning remaining, and the Patriots inching their way to 500 yards total at 485 in this game, compared to Philadelphia with just 163. 30 first downs by New England to just 14 by Philadelphia. Total time of possession, Patriots plus 11, 33 minutes for New England, and the Eagles are at 22 minutes. We are at the 2-minute warning. 3 turnovers forced for the Patriots defense, along with 4 sacks and only 163 total yards allowed in this matchup today. 35-0 New England. Cam Newton came out, threw 8 he attempted 9 passes, completed 8 of those for 103 passing yards, a touchdown pass down the field off of a crossing route, 28-yard touchdown pass to Jacoby Myers. Ended up being the only touchdown pass of the night. Mac Jones, 13 of 19 from the field today passing, 146 passing yards. And Brian Hoyer's 2 for 3 for 30 passing yards. It's been the ground game that's been going. The offensive line, give him kudos for opening up some big-time holes in the running backs, for getting yards after contact and collision tonight. Looks like this. Ramondre Stevenson, 2 rushing touchdowns, 15 carries, 66 yards in the ground. J.J. Taylor, 12 carries of 93 rushing yards, along a 21 in the rushing touchdown. Rushing touchdown by Damian Harris, only got 6 carries tonight for 14 yards. And then Sony Michel, 7 carries of 34 yards for Michel. The only running back not to get a rushing TD. Yeah, good question. Yeah, I think probably quarterback would be it too. You really got to have some incredible awareness to be quarterback. Especially if you're a non-athletic QB. That's what it's all about, is your awareness, the ability to release the ball and get it out of your hands quickly. Because the QB is the one that makes all the decisions, in charge of the playbook on the fields, calls the audibles up at the line of scrimmage. It's the QB is in charge of the whole offense. I'd say maybe linebacker too, because you have a defensive captain on the field too, and the linebackers usually the ones that's making like the defensive play calls that go out on the field. Oh, yeah, they sure are, Vegas. I'd watch out for this defense this season. Before you guys sign off tonight, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified future live streams I cover. Yeah, I'd say so too. I was thinking about tight end too, so you have to do both. Catch passes and block. Wide Awake, welcome to the stream. Hope all is well, man. Glad to have you in the channel. This has been all Patriots tonight. It hasn't even been close. Since the third possession, or the third play of the game, when the Eagles botched the snap way over the head of Flacco and they turned it over at their own 8-yard line. 2 plays later, Harris with a rushing touchdown, and this game has been done just like that in the first 45 seconds. 1:35 left to go. Patriots now just closing out the game, taking knees after the 2-minute warning as they take their first knee. It'll be 2nd and 11. As the Patriots just taking a knee tonight as they'll pitch out a shutout. Hoyer under center. Takes the snap, takes the knee with 1:15 remaining. Patriots last had a shutout. That game against the Chargers from this past season. They won 45-0 back on December 6th. That was the last time they had a shutout of some capacity. Their second previous shutout was against the Jets, the see and ghost game of Sam Darnold on Monday Night Football back in October of 2019. And they also shut out the Dolphins week 2, the Antonio Brown game, his only game with the Patriots on September 15th of 2019. So that is it tonight. The Patriots take their final knee and they win in a shutout in the preseason. 35-0 the final. As this game was just not close tonight, everybody. Glad to have you guys be a part of the stream tonight. Thanks so much for stopping by, being a part on the channel. Before you do sign off, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified future live streams I do cover. I plan on being back tomorrow for a different type of stream tomorrow night. It's going to be the Little League World Series, Washington taking on Texas. For the play-by-play call of that game, it will be first pitch around 7 o'clock Eastern time. Feel free to be a part there. As for the weekends, I don't think I'll be able to stream on the weekend. I'm pretty busy this weekend, and also we're supposed to get the hurricane on Sunday, so I'm not sure after tomorrow when I'm going to stream again, because it might be some time or so. We might lose power. It looks like a pretty bad hurricane where I am, especially if you're out in Cape Cod. Stay safe out there. 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts possibly. Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard. Really stay safe if you're out in Cape and the Islands. I'm from Massachusetts, southeastern, so we're supposed to get hit pretty hard as well, like 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts on Sunday from this tropical storm Henri that's supposed to be coming along during this weekend, late in the weekend. But we're going to wrap up here to channel members. Before we do sign off, thanks so much, everybody, for being a part here on the stream tonight. Got to cover a football game, which is awesome. Definitely want to do some more of these throughout the season for special live streams since basketball is in the off season. We're going to close out to the channel members here. If anybody would like to become a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month to do so. What it gets you is shout outs at the end of my live streams for each and every single one of my channel members. And also when basketball starts up again, streams like these will only be available to the members once basketball gets back live to actual games. So if anybody's interested, if you want to be in the chat for some of these games, make sure to become a member. Mods will have access to the special live streams too, so they don't need to worry about the membership there. But if you're a non-mod or non-member, would like to become a member, feel free to do so here. As we got the channel members, I'll get a shout out every single one of my live stream, as we have Jack, Jason, Warren, Raven, the sports expert, Ahino Josa, Christian, We have a supporter here from Taiwan. Dave, Aaron, Superman, Man and Hades, Russell, Stephanie, Ran, Mark, John, Old Ed Deuce, D-Block, Cindy, Paul, Woody, Rajeep, Oscar, Isaiah, RJR Football Fan 2.0, CW2K, LK and GFR 90, Kit Lorenz, BP Greg, Magic, Bino, Melvin Lee, Jay, Caden, TGU, Keith, Steven, James, Oreo Pudding, Adam, Mr. Mundre, Barco, Jacob, Abdurrahman, I Am Ghost, Kelly, Mike, Rashad, Alden, Jessica, Dawn, Maurice, and Pamela. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part of the stream. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Patriots win in a blowout 35-0, the final, in week 2 of the preseason. Thanks so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your night.